What happened to Red Bull? This question has intrigued many since the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Has the championship team encountered difficulties in improving their car for the first time under this regulation, or is there simply nothing left to improve, having reached the peak performance of these cars? Remember the start of the season and the initial results of the RB20 during the tests in Bahrain. It seemed like it would be another year of Red Bull and Max dominating with minimal wins from other teams. But just 4 months later, we have exciting Grand Prix with constant battles for victories. McLaren consistently creates competition. Mercedes, after a series of updates, managed to outperform everyone on a track suitable for them in Silverstone. 5 drivers from 4 different teams have won in the last 7 Grand Prix, which is shocking compared to the previous season. But why have other teams gotten so close to Red Bull? The traditional explanation is that teams inevitably get closer to the leader as the rules remain stable for a long time. With each new update, it becomes increasingly difficult to find performance, and at some point it becomes impossible. Add to this the restrictions on wind tunnel testing and CFD runs, and it becomes clear how challenging the task is for Red Bull engineers. However, at the beginning of the season, they were confident they could find the necessary performance. Mercedes' technical director James Allison predicted that the Austrian team would soon hit a development ceiling, which their competitors could take advantage of. However, Red Bull dismissed such claims, emphasizing that they still had many areas for development. Perhaps they were mistaken, or they didn't expect such rapid progress from their rivals. Regardless, the issue of developing the RB20 is now particularly acute, and discussions about the impossibility of significant performance gains are becoming more frequent, as expressed by McLaren's CEO Zak Brown. I think they got to a kind of terminal velocity quicker than the rest of us. There does come a point of diminishing returns as far as just how much you can continue to develop a car. To their credit, they got there first and now we're all just caught up, or almost caught up. Answering journalists' questions about Zak Brown's comments, Red Bull team principal Christian Horner agreed with him. "It's no secret that we have less development time than the others, and we're at the top of the curve, so you're into diminishing returns," he said. However, the team does not intend to accept this state of affairs and already has a new package of updates in development. How successful it will be, we will see in the future, but the fact is that others are also improving. For example, Mercedes is preparing to introduce 2 updates before the summer break, so it is unlikely that Red Bull will be able to significantly pull away from their competitors. It seems that constant battles for victories will become a common occurrence at future Grand Prix, which is certainly pleasing. It cannot be said that there is something wrong with Red Bull, or that they are not updating their car well enough. Their engineers have shown that they have the best understanding of the current regulations and can extract the maximum from their equipment, and it seems that this maximum has almost been reached. In this case, the work of the driver and the team comes to the forefront. How you set up the car for the race, which strategy you choose, how you manage the tires, and the pace the driver can maintain. In this regard, Red Bull still has an advantage that cannot be easily neutralized. In the recent Grand Prix, it was Max who was winning, not the RB20. But how often can he secure such hard-fought victories, and can he single-handedly bring another Constructors' Cup to the team? Share your thoughts in the comments.